I was saying hi on the Cam Sports TV. I really want to my and Saka and I did air premo. Now, don't forget so on second video here and I was share. No bibi answer to me and be share na bibi answer to me I come. And then a bad day for investors. Bibi ankuyi teams na ankuyi and far momo. Offer Liverpool and Omalusu against Crystal Palace. Manchester United the Omulusu and yadi say news kura obi and say they've been wallowing in the quagmire of losses and they are not ready to make amends. Omu coach in subida nti omulusu a enye news ebia ho. Now over Stamford Bridge and so you talking about a team a BBL Chelsea echo former players. The feeder club of Chelsea and so and omo babe punish Chelsea by 3-1 after Enzo Fernandez etekile nneɛma anko yi once again Chelsea asan lose na o check the last 5 games at Chelsea aba omatimi apeke just one win per out of the 5 games that they played and even that game they struggled to win against a team yefene Lincoln City until all is not well for Chelsea. Their recent performance has been dismal, has been insipid. It's just nothing to write home about. And it's different from another witness here against Bobo Kwa friend Brighton now. Enzo Maresca say in a situation is it here. You see the problem? Players need a problem and what is the actual problem now? After the game, Paul Weston and Lawrence Stewart straight to dressing room no mko so omunye happy say sa score line etimi eba so it's just unfortunate. One area I'm outline before the end of the transfer window and no did Chelsea Andre Santos were disappointed to be now we should say and starting be our disappointment. Trevor Chalobah once again the red card no situation no answer in favor Bobu kwa your friend Chelsea Joshua Champon by no na obey the substitution say ekoye edema Enzo Maresca enyema ankuyi to be honest with you Chelsea gradually has been moving from bad to worse. They got deceived by the Club World Cup and they decided to keep certain players now me believe we say up to the task but it is what it is and then the acquire Brighton the Chelsea abe fast no you but agree or argue from the point of say red card necessarily be perfect. But the fact of the matter is that pressure and a defender a penalty. So no be catch on the pressure and this red card which is not good for Chelsea. Next game against Liverpool and if you look at this performance, Liverpool am there. But how will Chelsea set up against Liverpool and what will be the approach? Winning near man with the Ebremo and the Ken Sports TV from Chelsea and Brighton game on not a good game for Chelsea, especially in the enders of the game. It was poor game, an uninspiring game, and at Chelsea it a boy anymore. Now, once again on Saka video na wa share no bibi anya bi ahwe. Na me run se munimu dia. Season e ba be start no. Edna me hu ade bi wo Chelsea. Now in football now, we seem to rush these young players. Because we deceive ourselves with the so-called modern football. It is an watch coaches club young coaches, modern coaches. And one area key in football is the central defensive pair. Inti opa shwebebia eti John Terry Carvalho, John Terry David Lewis, Gary Cahill. Eye no na edidima David Lewis, Rudiger, Aspilicueta, Satre back of Conte. And edidimwa dia babi ne. Thomas Tuchel ba no Thiago Silva at the heart of defense. Inti de bia here a top level or experienced player or central defense. Someone who has seen it all, a matured player. Said when it comes to organization and the young player neighbor or how to go about certain things team. Now Levico did it perfectly at the club World Cup and now Kuprai. So it was so clear. Says Chelsea best spend this on Hatu, best spend this on Ganato. Best spend this on other players no area no here player A central defensive player and a matured one indeed. Bastoni was there, Alex Ribeiro was there, a lot of centre backs were in the scene. Chelsea decided to ignore them. All because Enzo Maresca had the club worker. All because coaching on Philly said, "Ope young players will beat him then in Sato almost now actually almost your money no meeting and at Chelsea sticky to these players." And clearly, some of Chelsea games some more and saying, "Hey, it's so clear." So we check the level of the players no more bona. Sa errors na no more be. Into against Bayern Munich. 3 goals some consider were down to individual errors. Against Manchester United, were down to individual errors. Against Lincoln City, were down to individual errors. And another system no different. Again, down to individual errors. I'm not saying mature players any mistakes, but minimizing mistakes. Boa my young players no to mature into what tija they are good to go. Until James will tell you, say, Thiago Silva boa yepa. And it is so important. Football sanity. You cannot change it. But and the young players are rushed to be in the lineup. Real Madrid analysis. Potential. But at that level, it is not him. And you need mature guys. And when the going gets tough. But Maresca says no. Ope Taluba, Ope Toyson, Ope Joshua Champion, Ope Hatu. For Christ's sake, this is Chelsea. It is not just an ordinary side. And look at the situation of Chelsea now. Don't be deceived. Chelsea conceded 3 against Bayern Munich. Conceded against Man United. Conceded here. And they've conceded 3. The defense is clearly in shambles. The defense is clearly in the 6s and 7s. And Maresca is struggling. Until the earlier he fixes it, the better. So you do raggy minima. Chelsea Ranch Omoje Penny is starting, Robert Sanchez, Reece James, Marco Corella. Obo central defensive player of Joel Hatu and Obo Chaluba. Andre Santos, Moises Casedo, Estevao Concabes Ameda William, Pedro Neto, Enzo Fernandez, and then Abrante Ayefeno, Jao Pedro. Born in Queni Muti, de be who Jao Pedro center. Born in Queni Muti, de be almost were through Chelsea pool more. The transition in attacking play is so poor. Na game no sha ase no 24th minute and a James ko cross o ball bi and Enzo Fernandez ya no vacating the position in there no pin ball na the to at na 1-0. Na wa hwe Maresca o Premier League this season pa the setup no omo attack ya say Chelsea attack ya omo ball 3 back sa 3 at the back omo na ka ball ni bi che obi a ball ni wa monitor Chelsea team no omo na ka ball ni che obi empon no na Chaluba na Reece James whether Joel Hato or whoever will play no omo na ka ball ni bi che obi a the ball ni nkwa ni mu Estevao withdraw ba Neto withdraw ba Pedro Jao withdraw ba. Who is taking that ball from central midfield to the attacking zone? Ebini ho. Enzo Fernandez ya no akweshe go no deceive obi but the primary duty as a conductor, the primary duty as a connector from the central midfield to attack on yes Edgeman. But Enzo scored the first goal. Na game na ekoso na Andre Santos koye mistake. It was elementary. And a Chaluba and Swentimi red card. And a referee Chaluba free. So 10 against 11 in the 53rd minute against Diego Gomez. And a Chaluba a free ball. Now in so I will say a show. Chelsea were able to settle down, play their game until coach decided to say, oh yes, substitution. Oh yes, the vow. Then team my friend Brighton decided so more back game so strongly. No almost introduce Danny Welbeck. Danny Welbeck and so a buy. Na enye agrokra. Inti 77th minute and a Joshua Champion to me and close no and also a take an back at the Otekano and man year 1-1 Inti game no to as well koswa ena disciple enso eko share ena ye 2-1. And again, Danny Wobeck 90+10. No, so be share back and a 3-1 at the Stamford Bridge. Omatete Chelsea defense, no, almost close to everything, and they really dominated and created many chances. And Omutimi share by 3-1. Now, interesting. Chelsea are lose to their favorite shopping destination. Moises Caicedo, João Pedro, Robert Sanchez. All these guys are guys from Brighton. But again, on my baby Chelsea for Hojuma at the Stamford Bridge. I agree with anybody, the red card on the changing media. But I'm saying that this is not Chelsea. Too many young players. Young players, the only exception at Stefan, that is okay. But too many young players, especially the central defensive zone. And that is not football. There be my friend of William Patrick Chekeomo. That is the level. Maturity at every stage. Into which I'm not saying they don't commit blunders, but almost at least you are meeting a center back pair. And a 3-1. And I gave no 18 a course kama. Now game when it bury ya and a Lawrence Stewart, Paul Western almost 2 Enzo Maresca our dressing room. And near my course bobo konomani in your home. Omumpe. And I know Rebecca so Kopama couldn't come over baby. So coach the Communiana Kwanade. On my place, more positions. And until the team in member. Until Sanko Monacoso. Now, the sad aspect once again is say Chelsea will match against Liverpool. Now, okay, almost central defense. No more you ready. I'm the Omobeko. Josh Champo, Joel Hato, Bernard Badiashile. 3 central defenders win on the Omobeko Anfield. Liverpool so na Crystal Palace twa yom into obunso ani abre. Manchester City is gradually picking up. Arsenal will play Newcastle United later. Man United are not part of the serious teams. It is not going to be easy. So Maresca and careful, that will be his last game. I don't know the plans of Chelsea, but they should start to demand from him. They should start to demand from him. And that's how the be a football. And this is not Chelsea. So please, they should start demanding from Maresca. The guy should deliver. The tactical plan, we don't see it well. The team seems disjointed. You don't see the boat. You don't see someone tighten out. You don't see the determination. You don't see the dedication. You don't see the high expectations. And you expect these players to flourish. And it was a poor one, a bad one at the Stamford Bridge. So better than Fini Abasha. No. But it is what it is. A lot of games ahead of Chelsea, Benfica coming the way in the Champions League. Liverpool so very ready. It is not going to be easy. But once again, it's Sandy Chem Sports TV. Chelsea and bad, poor. And I think the earlier Maresca finds solution to that, for me, the better. I'm ABC from Chelsea news. Chelsea game against Brighton. Unsaka story no ache no be actually meaning say AC no be able to. But then the investors no man favor be sana a game. I'm out.